Charlemagne, say the gang, dunk it other day. Charlemagne.
You are a donkey.
It's time for Donkey of the Day.
Donkey of the Day does not discriminate.
I might not have the song of the day, but I got the donkey of the day.
So if you ever feel I need to be a donkey, man, hit me with the hee-haw.
Yeah, it's the Breakfast Club, bitches.
Who's donkey of the day today?
Yeah, Donkey of the Day for Thursday, December 7th goes to 5 young men in Charlotte, North Carolina. Salute to the Queen City. Everyone who listens to us on Screech 103.3 in Charlotte, drop on the clues bombs for the 704, man. Charlotte, what's happening? One of my favorite cities in the world. Now, these 5 young men who go by the names of Johnny Penny, Javante Cathcart, Malik Long, Khalil Wallace, and Jamaica Colbreth were all arrested for breaking and entering, larceny, possession of stolen goods. One was even caught with a firearm and possession of marijuana. Now, it's the holidays, and people are stealing. All right, they taking packages off your front porch. They breaking into your homes. They doing whatever they have to do to ensure they got a good Christmas, even if it's at the expense of ruining yours. And that's exactly what these 5 young men tried to do, but clearly they aren't too good at it, all right? This breaking and entering thing is tough, man. Now, all 5 guys entered this townhouse, and a lot of rookie mistakes were made, okay? I can tell by how young they are that they was in over their head. Now, for whatever reason, 3 of the guys decided to leave the townhouse during the burglary. All right? Maybe they went to Bojangles or something, okay? Doing a burglary makes you crave Bowberry biscuits. So it was just Johnny and Javante in the townhouse, all right? Johnny and Javante are 33 and 24 years old. And last Friday, the man who owned the townhouse came home and found them in the house in the middle of the burglary. Now, the man was able to moonwalk out of his house without them noticing, all right? And he called 911. So the police pulled up. And when they pulled up, Johnny and Javante were in the house. So I know you're thinking, well, if it was 5 guys in the house and 3 of the guys left to go get Bowberry biscuits from Bojangles, and when the police came, it was only just 2 guys left in the house, how in the hell did all 5 of them get arrested? Well, let's go to WBTV CBS for the report, please.
What would you do if you walked in on your own home burglary? One Charlotte man experienced that last night, but that's not all to this story. Some of the burglars walked right back into the house while police were there investigating.
5 people are behind bars now. Johnny Penny, Javante Cathcart, Malik Long, Khalil Wallace, and Jamaica Colbreth. But this wasn't an ordinary burglary. When the homeowner returned home, he saw Penny and Cathcart inside. They didn't see him. He left and called 911. When police arrived, Long, Wallace, and Colbreth tried breaking into the home again, not knowing officers were inside. When they saw the police,
a friend of mine popped out the back and saw people run away.
But they were caught and arrested.
So you mean to tell me you was already out of the house? You went to Bojangles to get Bowberry biscuits during the burglary. You see the police at the house, and you decided to break into back in the townhouse. You're not going to tell me you didn't see all those cop cars outside, all right? You can't blame age on everything. Malik is 20, Khalil is 22, and Jamaica, whatever the hell his name is 16. So age shouldn't be an excuse for good old-fashioned common sense. Kids, you shouldn't be stealing at all. But if you're going to steal, at least try to get away with it. Isn't that the whole point of crime? Do kids play video games nowadays and actually attempt to beat them? Remember when we was kids, we used to play video games and attempt to actually beat the whole game? We didn't want to lose, okay? We didn't want to die and lose lives. It seems like these kids nowadays are really playing this game called life and trying to lose. Now, I'm not the highest grade of weed in the dispensary. Never claimed to be. But the whole point of committing crimes is to avoid the police, right? In Pac-Man, you try to avoid the ghosts. In Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, you try to avoid Mike Tyson's uppercuts. Not only did these 5 dudes not avoid the police, they set the table for the police at the scene of the crime and decided to come back to the scene of the crime to take their seat at the table with the popo. And now all of them will probably be spending a good portion of the holidays in jail. Now, I could be wrong, but if you can't commit no crime better than this, you should just get a job. Okay? Instead of going to Bojangles for Bowberry biscuits, go to Bojangles and ask for a job application.
I don't know that they could handle that.
You're right. I don't think they can handle the responsibility of working at Bojangles. Some donkey of the days just sell themselves. Please give Johnny Penny, Javante Cathcart, Malik Long, Khalil Wallace, and Jamaica Colbreth the biggest hee-haw, please. And I also think that if you get caught breaking and entering during the holidays, they should keep you until after Valentine's.
Wow.
After Valentine's?
After Valentine's.
I agree with you.
If you get caught during the holiday season, they should just keep you until after Valentine's. You know what? You're just going to sit this one out for a couple months. Mm-hmm. You know how sometimes when you get arrested on the weekend and it's a holiday weekend, they keep you until Monday?
I say push it to Easter.
I ain't mad at that either. All right, you rise when Jesus rises.
Trying to mess up my holidays.
There you go.
Yeah, push it to Easter.
I'm not mad at that. You stealing from people and you breaking people's houses and stuff during the holidays, you got to stay till Easter. I ain't mad at that.
All right.
They caught there was a person that was stealing packages from off of people's.
They caught her.
Yeah, they just caught him. They caught another one, too. They caught a female, too.
Oh, that's crazy.
All right, well.
I always feel weird when they leave my package right outside anyway.
Really?
Anybody could just walk up and take it.
I got something called a dog now, so they got to be very, very careful.
I got something called a nice neighborhood. All right.
That's the best place. That's the best place to go steal stuff.
That's where they go.
What you think they're gonna go someplace where people don't have nice stuff?
I bet you won't get out my neighborhood. I guarantee it.
I bet you won't get out my gate.
I'm not even worried.
Challenge.
Some things I ain't worried about.
Challenge.
All right.
Challenge.
Okay. I triple dog dare you.
Triple dog. Challenge.
I triple dog dare you to put your tongue on this pole.
Whoa.
Well, all right.
Don't threaten nobody with a good time.
Merry Christmas.
Just happened.
You catch Charlamagne under the mistletoe.
Freaky Friday.
Clearly we know what's going to happen.
All right.
Jesus Christ. Why did that turn in? Why?
I don't understand what just happened.
How do we remix that thing? That turned.
You know what?
I was just talking about stealing packages.
How?
You don't want to put a tongue on your pole. I don't know where it went.
I'm talking about the Christmas story. I'm trying to reference Ralphie. You know what I'm saying? How'd that turn bad for me?